This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, I'm Megan Shepard. It's great to have you with us. Topping news, the Grand Bahama Power Company confirming tonight that the Freeport Harbor area was hit by a major power outage today. Some vendors claim that the outage in the area crippled business for most of the morning. According to power officials, they received a call advising of the interruption shortly after 9 this morning. Officials say work crews were immediately deployed to begin assessing the situation, and it was determined that the interruption in power was due to a damaged device. Power officials say work crews isolated the areas that were not directly impacted and were able to restore power to all customers by 12:30. Now, with a struggling economy, the call has been made for Bahamians to use this downtime to make themselves more marketable when the economy turns around. One local college says Bahamians have answered the call and they can expect to see benefits in the future. As job security continues to remain a concern amongst many residents, some persons in the workforce have taken the initiative to go the extra mile in order to make themselves stand out. Acting General Director of Success Training College Laverne Gardner says, despite economic challenges, persons are taking steps to better themselves in the education department. She says she believes that this is a reflection of what's happening around the country.
Surprisingly, as difficult as it is economically, and a lot of people are losing their jobs and getting laid off and whatever, we are finding that people are still coming in. They are interested in pursuing higher education, and we were very pleased based on the economic climate. We were very pleased with our enrollment for this term.
Gardner says she wants Bahamians to know that they can obtain a quality education right here at home, and that staying at home offers many benefits, such as a familiar culture and being able to gain an education while working.
Then the reality is that a lot of people simply cannot afford to leave their job and go away to school. And so the opportunity you have here is that you're able to work as well as attend classes. And so you're still getting an income because people have other financial responsibilities. And then also you work with faculty who know you. They understand your culture because we're right here.
For those who are still considering returning to school, Gardner says you should just go for it because education will always be a positive asset that no one can take away from you.
Those of you who are still considering, people out there, you're still thinking about, should I take a course? Should I pursue further education? I'm here telling you yes, not just because I want you to come to success, because of course I do, but also because of the times that we live in. One of the things that I like to say is the only thing that you have to sell is what you know. And so the more you know, it gives you more options.
For those that do not wish to spend a lot of time in the classroom, Gardner recommends a certificate course that can be earned in as little as 3 months. Students throughout Grand Bahama getting the opportunity to plan for the future, thanks to a local company overseeing a shift among students in planning a career. Natalie Martinborough reports.
Canal House at Pelican Bay was buzzing with scores of students eager to learn more about opportunities for higher education at home and abroad, as well as career opportunities available in the country. This time around, the organizers invited 6th graders to give them a head start on selecting a career.
We use the word job, but there's also the proper word, which is a career. And basically the difference is, a job is just your regular job that you earn a living, and a career is something that you passionately have a passion for. You want to educate from 6th grade straight up to 12th grade. And then again, those persons who are already out in this community, in society, and they're looking to go to school, this is also a time for them to find out where it is and find out, really do an assessment on their life, to find out where they're at professionally, individually, if it's a job that they're looking for, is a career that they're looking for.
14 companies participated in the career and college fair, including one of Grand Bahama's major employers, the Grand Bahama Shipyard.
We like to come to these job fair because it gives us an opportunity whilst the students are still in school to share with them what are some of the qualifications needed to join our program, which is the apprentice training program. We also want to tell them some of the subjects they should take special interest in. We also point out to them how important the academics are. It's not just working with your hands. You know, the academics is very important, especially if you want to be a part of the apprentice training program of the Grand Bahama Shipyard.
Campbell Shipping out of New Providence, and Spartan Builders also participated in the career and college fair.
I hope it's something that continues. I hope it's expanded next year and into the future. I hope more companies get involved so kids have an opportunity to see that there are a variety of different career fields that they can head toward.
We came in from Nassau to speak a little bit about our company, which is our international shipping, and we're trying to train young Bahamians to work on these vessels in different parts of the world. Being a part of today's program is very good to see the good turnout of students. We're trying to sensitize or let people know of the different positions out there, because a lot of persons don't know. When they think of the vessels, they think of mailboats, fast ferries, and all of that. But you also need shipping agents, you need chefs, you need doctors. Any career aspect can fit into the maritime industry itself.
Natalie Martinborough, ZNS Network News.
Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition continues after this.
Bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
The Grand Lucayne Resort is taking advantage of group business this fall. Earlier this month, there was a group of sponsors from the Indianapolis Colts, and now lighting experts are spending time at the resort. Ricardo Lightborn fills us in.
The Grand Lucayne Resort hosted the NALCO's 60th anniversary. Lighting experts throughout the United States convened on Grand Bahama and what a meeting. Vicki Wood of Tri-County Lighting out of Orange County, California, said the meetings went well and Grand Bahama was a gracious host.
Grand Bahamas are wonderful. Grand Lucayne has been absolutely tremendous. This is our 60th anniversary. The association was founded by a couple of gentlemen that had like-minded companies, like-minded thoughts, and thought, if we get together and maybe compare notes, we could all be better. And over the 60 years, it has grown. And this is the culmination of that, which is wonderful. We have second and third generation family businesses that have been in the association. And, it's a great group. It's a moralistic group, a etiquette group. I mean, they're just wonderful. Lighting management companies that are just absolutely phenomenal.
Mango provided the entertainment for the group, the opportunity for the light experts to kick back and enjoy a good dance. The Grand Lucayne Director of Conventions and Catering, Kevin Clarke, said the group really enjoyed their stay at the hotel.
They actually came in on a site visit last year, and so they took a tour of the property. We did a walkthrough, and they liked it, and now we just executing.
I think this is what Grand Lucayne wants to see, this kind of business here on your property.
Yeah, it's especially with the exhibits. A lot of exhibitors came from different areas of the United States, and so they're just here networking and enjoying the hotel.
Grand Bahama is indeed the island to kick back and enjoy yourself. The awards to the top performers of the year. The lighting group said no complaining and looking forward to 61 years at the Grand Lucayne. Ricardo Lightborn, ZNS Network News.
Sunland Baptist Academy is celebrating the academic achievements of its seniors today. The seniors performed well during the recent BGCSEs with 100% passes in 10 subjects, including English literature, technical drawing, chemistry, physics, geography, and Spanish, 90% passes in combined science, biology, and English, and 80% passes in math and history. Students were given their awards during a recognition ceremony, and while they were praised for raising the bar in education, they were encouraged to continue to press on. Youth Pastor Kyle Maycock telling the students to acknowledge the important role teachers play in the education process and their determination to see them excel in life.
You are in an institution. You are under the leadership of some teachers that see potential in you. You may not see it, but they see it in you. They sat down. The reason they come to work every day, the reason they give you demerits, you still give demerits? Wow. The reason they give demerits and detentions, the reason they give you awards, the reason they encourage you, the reason they discipline you is because they see that you are far more important than you think. That in you is a lot of unlimited, untapped potential.
Pastor Maycock advising the seniors that what they do today will determine their future, and notes that students must take their role seriously.
You have to shape. Your talent, your education, your personalities, your gifts, your skills are like Play-Doh in your hands. You are only going to become what you create. And if you use this time, use this season in your life, use your education to create the kind of life that you want, you'll be successful.
BTC bringing its I Volunteer community program to Grand Bahama. The initiative, the brainchild of BTC's CEO Jeff Houston, is a gesture to build community spirit. The Grand Bahama team is on board, and they are looking to make a positive difference. The local team investing long hours in carrying out repairs at Columbus House for Boys on Trip Circle. Manager of the technical division, Brent Marshall, is a key player in the project.
What we do is we look at the community as a whole and see where there's a need, and based on the need, BTC contribute financially. Additionally, we provide some of the volunteer group who would come out and spend or sacrifice their time in order to make sure a project comes to its completion. And so we have done this not just to this home, to Columbus House, but we have done it to several projects in New Providence, and now we're in Grand Bahama, and we hope to make an impact in the community.
BTC workers say they are enjoying the outreach project, whether painting, mopping, or making small repairs. BTC manager Eugene Thompson calls it a labor of love.
We've been working at this project for about 2 months now. We also had a contractor in who volunteered his time, and he has totally replaced the roof. He's done repairs to the damage in the ceiling in this place. The ceiling has been painted, and the exterior boxing was changed as well. At this point, the BTC employees have come in, and we're delighted to be able to share in this work. It's fun to see co-workers who you used to seeing in neckties and their fancy dresses here in their jeans and their tennis, working all towards the good for the kids in our community. So we've been able to make a difference in the bathrooms, in the kitchen, and in this recreational area where the children will be able to enjoy some recreation.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightborn is up next with sports.
Everybody, it's Sports Time. I'm Ricardo Lightborn. This one goes out to the guys down there in Bimini. You guys hold it down until we get down there, okay? Well, the Bahamas Olympic Committee is on a mission to utilize all the parks and playgrounds in the country, and sports development is an exercise they're about to partake in. You see, their renewal program is also a part of this new initiative. The Bahamas Olympic Committee is setting the framework for the utilization of all parks and playgrounds in the country. Secretary General of the BOC, Rommel Knowles, announced a partnership between the BOC and the Urban Renewal Program geared towards youth development nationally.
For the Bahamas Olympic Committee, we've decided to partner with Urban Renewal in terms of, like I said, changing lives. I mean, what we want to do particularly is to ensure, first of all, that children they live healthy lifestyles. That's first and foremost. Get away from the computers, get away from the games, get outside, do some active activity. And then we want them to focus on education. Those are the two pillars on which we will build our program.
As the country celebrates Youth Month, full attention will be given to the youth, whether it's sports, education, or their overall development.
The first thing we intend to do is have a youth conference with kids between the ages of 4 and 17. Basically, to talk about conflict resolution. We know there's an issue with children, young children. We want to talk to them about the importance of education. And then we want to talk to them about the importance of sports, the benefits of practicing sports, clean sports. And then on the back fall of that, we will come and we'll hold combos for those athletes or deserving athletes who want to further their careers, perhaps in the United States to attend a college.
With the advent of a number of sports facilities and parks available, the Sports Combine can harness the abundance of talent, and it becomes a priority, not just awareness.
We're going to start what we call a park and rec program with Urban Renewal. Where there's an Urban Renewal Center, we will be there. We'll have our member associations, federation, and their coaches there running programs, particularly on the weekends. I know there's driving around. There's a number of facilities, but there's no programs being run on those facilities. So we're going to seek to cause a number of programs to be ran in various sports.
Well, folks, the Jack Haywood Mile was held on the weekend, and the 1-8 champion is Freeport Primary, Demari Clarke, and Sunland's Regina Bastian, the 9-10 division, while Hugh Campbell's Rommel Ferguson won that, and Walter Parker's Devon Williams, 11-12 division. Travis Joseph, take a bow, BMES, also Booth distant runners, Del Risa Booth, and the 15 and 17 category right there, BMES Warriors, Emmett Higgins, and also Igmar Akalika Lightborn also was there. Tabernacle also did well in the 16-19 division. Ricardo Richardson and the Kenyan Knights, DJ Roberts also had a good one. And the open division segment, the Golden Eagles, Romando Jean and Jack Haywood, Bianca Strawn. Not bad for those guys making it happen on the mile race. Well, let me tell you that the 20th Domino's Pizza Coca-Cola Senior Boys Basketball Classic is ongoing tonight, and it's over there at the St. George's Gym. Sunland defeated Grand Bahama Academy 46-9. Jack Haywood over Catholic High 52-17. And the VMA's Warriors also won a game. Tabernacle and St. George's was also on court. Here's what happened. The fans are in their seat and ready for some basketball. The Tabernacle Falcons, St. George's Jaguars on court, and a strong presence in the paint from the Falcons. The Jaguars ball, good ball handling, and a point guard with a touch at that. The Jaguars with the rock and a line to the basket, but Sanchez had a message. Nothing in here with the block. Now watch the transition. The deuce on the offensive side for Tabby. St. George's refuses to go away from their game plan and took the action right to the Falcons. Falcons answered with their perimeter game. That's good from Settler's Way, by the NBA. Jags ball. Now watch the cutter to the basket. This is basketball 101. The parents are on pins and needles for this one, for good reason. Ben Russell with a good look. That's a tray. The game in the paint was awesome and a tussle, but St. George's gave no ground to Tabby. 38-32 to score in the ball game. Let's go to the fourth. The Jaguars of St. George's attacking the basket and cashing in. But the Falcons were not about to give up any ground, and some very good guard play. Here comes the Jaguars. The good passing and spacing. The result, 2 big points, and it's a 44-41 game with just ticks on the clock. The Jaguars made a final run at the Falcons but fell short. Melvin Elsey netted some 13 points for the Falcons, and DeAndre Jennings had 12 for the Jags. Hey, go support the kids. They're playing some pretty good basketball. That's sports tonight.
So that's...
Okay. We're done here?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's settle the Nassau. Let's get out of here.
That's going to do it for us here tonight.
I'm Ricardo Lightboy.
Megan Jeffrey.